Okay, good afternoon, class. So at this point, we're looking at sequences and series. We're looking at the examples for exercise 9 on exercise 3 on page 9. Okay? I must come back and explain that there as we were experiencing load shedding at the time. Alright, so we're looking at geometric series today, correct? At this point, we know when a sequence is geometric is when it has a common ratio. When it has a common difference, it is an arithmetic progression. Okay, we know the formula is Tn is equal to A R n minus 1. We spoke about that. Okay, so let's look at the example 1 on page. It's on page 9, correct? Example 1 on page 9. We are told consider the sequence 96, 48, 24, 12 and so on. Those dots mean to say it carries on following that pattern. Okay. State the value of the next 3 terms. So how do I move from one term to the next? How do I move from one term to the next? We're dividing it by 2. Or we're multiplying it by half. Can you see that, people? How do I know that? Because it's a common ratio, which is term 3 over term 2 must be equal to term 2 over term 1. Which is 48 over 96 is equal to, of course, 24 over 48. Which is a half is, of course, equal to half. If that is the case, it is geometric. Okay? It's geometric progression or sequence. Alright. So how do I move then to the next term? Again, I divide by half, which gives me 6. Again, divide by half gives me, multiply by half gives me 3. And then multiply by half gives you 3 over 2. You all agree with that? Any confusion? No. Okay. So let's carry on. Determine the nth term of the sequence. Determine the nth term of the sequence. Since it's geometric, it follows a formula. Tn is equal to AR n minus 1. What is my A value? First term. And my first term is 96. What's my R value? A half raised to the n minus 1. So the general term is going to be 96 into a half n minus 1. Can I multiply this 96 by half and get 48 raised to the n minus 1? No. Why? Because of that variable exponent. Because of that, I can't multiply the basis thing. Okay. So that's my general formula there. Then the question says, determine the value of the 10th term. The 10th term. So how do you work out the 10th term? If I see a n, I put a 10. So T10 is equal to 96 into a half 10 minus 1. Or I could have just written 9. Okay? Which is simply 96 into half n minus 1, which is 9, gives you 3 over 16. Is that correct, people? Yes? Any confusion there? No? Did we never going too fast, no? Am I moving too fast? Yes. Okay, so I'll move a bit slower here. It says which term has a value of 3 over 64. So in other words, your nth term is 3 over 64. But what is Tn? What is Tn, people? It's going to be 96 into half n minus 1, not so. What do I say? 96 into half n minus 1 is equal to 3 over 64. Is that slow enough? Yes. Okay, now what do we do? Divide by 96 both sides. That cancels. So it's going to be half. N minus 1 is equal to. So it's going to be 3 over 64 must be divided by 96. So 1 over 2048. 1 over 2048. Now what we need to do now? We need to get the bases the same for the exponents to be equal. Okay, as you can see, the unknown is in the exponent here. So it's going to be a half. N minus 1 is going to be a half to some exponent. Okay? So what we do is we say 2048. We press equal to, shift, and factorize, which is this button here. Can you see that, people? So you say shift, factorize, gives you 2 to the exponent, 11. Can you see that? So a half to the exponent 11 will be 1 over 2000. Can you all see that? You all understand? So what can I conclude now? Therefore, n minus 1, which is this here, must be equal to 11. Yes. Now what? Therefore, n is equal to 12. So the 12th term, so we say therefore n is equal to 12. Therefore T12 is equal to 3 over 60. Okay. Any confusion here? Okay, all okay with that? Okay. This is worth example 2. This one page. What's on page now? This is for exercise 3 on page 9. Okay. So work example 2. We are told x minus 6, 2x minus 6, 5x plus 3 are the first 3 terms of a geometric progression. So what is exclusive to geometric progression? It has a common ratio, which is T3 over T2 must be equal to T2 over T1. If they had told us it's arithmetic progression or arithmetic sequence, what does that mean? What is exclusive to arithmetic progression? Common difference, which is T3 minus T2 is equal to T2 minus T2 minus T1. So you must see what is given. Like here, it is geometric sequence. So I can only use geometric formula. Okay. The first question says solve for x, showing all the necessary calculations. So where do I start? I start by saying R is equal to T3 over T2 must be equal to T2 over T1. What is T1? That is your T1. Term 1, term 2, term 3. Okay, you all understand? So what do I say? I'm going to now say 5x plus 3 must be over 2x minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 6 must be over x minus 6. Your common ratio there. So what can I do now? What can we do now? Solve for x. Not so. How do I solve for x? Plus multiply. So 5x plus 3 times x minus 6. It's going to give you 5x squared. Minus 30 plus 3 is minus 27x. Minus 18 is equal to 2x minus 6 squared. It's going to give you 4x squared. Minus 12 is minus 24x plus 36. Bring everything to the left hand side. So it's going to be 5x squared minus 4x squared is x squared. Minus 27x plus 24x is minus 3x. Minus 18 plus minus 36 is negative 54. Is that correct? Negative 54. So what is that to us now? It is a trinomial. Okay, so how do we solve trinomials? Either by using a calculator or that's the other way that we solve a quadratic equation, quadratic formula, or we can factorize. Okay, all of those methods is is acceptable then. So we put the program on calculator. For those of you who got this calculator, you might do this. For those of you who don't, whichever of the other two methods I've mentioned, you can apply. Okay. Do we need to get a calculator like this? No. Would it be nice? Yes. So the answer is x equal to 9 or x is equal to negative 6. Okay. You all understand? Any confusion here? Any questions? Okay, is this correct? Okay, just let me know if I made a mistake, okay? So that's number 1. Now we're looking at number 2 of that sum here. Yes? Ask? Sorry? Okay. You can write it down afterwards. Okay. And I want these videos to be very long. Okay. So now we're looking at the second part of the question. We have said that if x is equal to minus 6, people here they're confirming that x is equal to minus 6 is correct. Okay. So x is equal to minus 6. State the first 3 terms of the sequence and the nth term. So the first 3 terms and the nth term. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off here. Just take this off here. You can see the general term there. Okay, so if x is equal to minus 6, then my first 3 terms would be minus 6 minus 6. Wherever I see a x, I put a minus 6. 2 into negative 6 minus 6, and 5 into negative 6 plus 3. So that's minus 12, that's minus 18, and this is negative 27. Is that correct? Alright. So how do they want you to work out the general term? So that would be Tn is equal to AR n minus 1. So Tn is equal to A, which is negative 12. What is R? How do I move from one term to the next? So it will be minus 18 over negative 12, which is 3 over 2. Negative 27 over negative 18, 3 over 2. Okay? You all understand that? Okay, so that's going to be 3 over 2 raised to the n minus 1. And number 3. We are told if x is equal to 9, state the first 3 terms of and the nth term in the form Tn is equal to. So we say, wherever we see a x, we put a 9, yes. So that's going to give you 9 minus 6, 2 times 9 minus 6, 5 times 9 plus 3. So 9 minus 6 is going to give you 3. 2 times 9 is 18 minus 6 is 12. And 9 times 5 is 45, 48. Not so. How do I move from one term to the next? We are multiplying it by 4. So what's the general term of the geometric progression? Tn is equal to AR n minus 1. What's your A value? 3. R 4 n minus 1. I don't need the bracket there. If you had left it like that, you would have gotten 4 marks anyway. So Tn is equal to 3 times 4 to the n minus 1. Can I multiply this 3 and 4 here? No. Why? The variable exponent. Okay? So it has an exponent other than 1. Okay, any confusion here, people? Any questions? Alright. That takes us to the next lesson. Okay. I'll stop the video at this point. In the description box, you'll find the full lesson. Okay.